So the first I wanted to cover is there's some data coming out of HubSpot, which says that AI search is now number one predictor of CRM purchase intent. So even much higher than demos, sales demos which happen, or when a buyer goes and takes a demo of the product, or they attend any of the training sessions or meetings with salespeople or product people of that product. More than that, there are research done on AI, on LLMs, is number one predictor of CRM purchase intent. So that means what we are saying, CRM is a core category. CRM is the most, we can say one of the most complicated categories as well, because there are so many bells and whistles to it that you have to decide for your organization. Other products are typically, one use case products, so which are much simpler. So that means what this means is that for B2B SaaS, AI search actually has displaced product demos instead as the top intent qualification mechanism, and getting the discovery budgets, getting more and more, ensuring that getting more qualification leads, but at the same time just justifying buyer intent. So this seems to be a massive shift in how buyers are now deciding on which SaaS softwares to procure. And I think this is of course seeing going across categories as well. But this is the first big data point which has come across for specifically B2B SaaS. Now, having done this, it seems that it has many ramifications. Number one, of course, is on the marketing budgets. At the same time, on how now the sales pipelines are going to be built. At the same time, now what does the attribution models look like now? So I think there are ramifications across the full funnel of a sales journey, a marketing funnel. So yeah, very interesting development, Lalit. Any thoughts around this, and what are your views on this? Yeah.
Yep. So Ashwini, I wouldn't be wrong if I say that B2B GTM was a very expensive human-led way to educate the prospect, right? So all of B2B GTM boiled down to just educating the prospects. And what we earlier had was a human-led way to to sort of engage in video calls, or let's say in-person calls, events, and then after the buyer is educated, they would then be let's say then they would have the intent to buy, right? Now what AI search and AI agents have done is that they have basically put the buyer education on autopilot for the prospect itself, right? The prospect themselves can basically spend as much time as they need on their search agent of their choice, right? And can get educated, and hence when they are appearing in a sales demo, or when they appear on the vendor website, generating a lead or a high intent, let's say, signal, that buyer has then has sort of traversed the entire education journey on its own, on their own pace, right? They come at the door, or rather they enter the store fully aware, fully sure about that this is the right choice for them, right? And hence I think we are seeing the data also, which says that that these leads actually convert at 4 times 4 times better. So this is no surprise to me, and you're absolutely right. I think the B2B marketing, the whole B2B marketing, which was essentially buyer education masqueraded in, let's say, flowery terms, it all has to be significantly driven through AI search and AI agents.